stop waiting now.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Thomas Pretty Boy.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Leading off for the National League, the right fielder.
And here it comes. On the ground, right side, Jimenez. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired.
Batting second, from the San Francisco
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball.
And that one missing low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And Estrada is out. Fought off foul. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
0-2 now. That one missed.
1-2.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the NL is down in order. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Cut it right there. Cut.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the corner for a strike. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Going to count 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
I got it.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Willie Adames stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Correa, jump throw. Third out, and that ends the frame. Now on the bump, Alex Manoah.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's
his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Who's gonna book it? Kathy gonna book it? Catherine. Well, I don't think it needs to be a big fancy boondoggle. The guy drives a PT Cruiser. He's going through the woods. He's lonely. He recites a whole quarter in a taco stand. No fucking way.
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Manny Machado. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Dylan Lesko.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
So 2 down. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty Boy.
Foul ball. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
And strike 2.
One ball.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next pitch inside. And the count is even, 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. And him out front for strike 3. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. Went down on strikes his first time through. On the outside corner, strike 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next pitch is outside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
2-2 now. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. 1 runs in.
You're going.
Kim with a relay throw.
He beat it. Safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, Dalton Varsho.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Here's the 0-1. Runner takes off for third. Line drive, calls it in, and there's 1 away. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. And next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Hey, any way you can. Here we go.
Kicks and deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Verdugo quickly throws it in. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Popped up. Bogarts makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. 1 for 2. And he deals. On a line, base hit.
Come on, go hard. You're
Coming
scoring,
around
you're
third
scoring.
is Reynolds. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. And now it's Juan Yepez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
To third might be two. There's one out, and that's two. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. The pitch. Ball one there. One now. Strike on the outside edge.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
That misses the
Two
zone.
balls, two
Two
strikes.
balls, two strikes. And now it's
Thank you.
filled up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's got a chance. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one.
Pretty Boy.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker pulls it down, and there's two gone.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
10 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres.
And now,
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
26, San Diego Padres.
Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Reese Kinnear. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable.
this guy all he wants. Oh my god, I love this. Freaking awesome movie.
And start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Thomas Pretty Boy stands in now and watches strike one. Ramirez leads off second with one gone in the inning. To third, and it stays fair. Larner fires it to the plate. Tag safe at home, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. It's one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-0. Back here at Petco Park, here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved it. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Pretty Boy under it. 1 away. Runner at first, 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0-2 now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pretty Boy moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. Back here in San Diego, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Thomas Pretty Boy. Kinnear back to work. And there's a ball. Pretty Boy in his 3rd season, just 21 years old, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Not close with that one. 3 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Let's go, big dog.
Next pitch is popped up. Kim under it. And makes the grab. 1 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Alec Burleson. This to center field. Pretty Boy in position. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first offering is not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dalton
6-3 our final score. And the road team picks.
Dum, 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 dum. Last game left. Last match. Home run match. Yeehaw.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
One down. Thomas Pretty Boy, the next to hit.
center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Stay high, baby.
Swing and a tapper. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
Ramirez. Over at first with 1 away. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and stays alive.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Righty delivers. That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Two outs, runner at first. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pretty boy sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. So up next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's 0 for 1.
Come on now.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Back in Seattle, and now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
The pitch. And a foul ball. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away.
He's really good.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah, boy.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2. And the 0-2. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 12-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they...
Bottom of the inning, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one lifted in the air center field. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Okay, man, you're bugging me now. Go.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane.
JT Realmuto steps in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
You're okay for a bit.
And now the lefty. That's towards center. And it falls. Pretty Boy to third. In there safely. Man at first. And here is Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered here in this one. And the
one.
first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Lopez, the base runner at first with one out.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
That
Ball
just
two.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Good eye right
Bam.
there. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Casas snags it for the second out. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball one. Man on second, 2 down. That's
Ball.
down and in.
Get your pitch.
That one missed. Now
that's
3-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
All right, one time right here.
In for a strike. Now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there, got him. Good job at damage control right there. 13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, George Kirby. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Hey, come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Thomas Pretty Boy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Come on, big and sign up there.
The next offering misses. And the
1-1.
count even 1-1. Lopez stands at first with 1 out. Rip to third. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 2 outs, bases loaded. Thomas Pretty Boy getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, bases are full. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2-1 now. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs.
I got
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. No outs, runner at first. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
2 balls.
Next offering way off the plate.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Gone. His 19th home run of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
That one is absolutely belted.
Get out of here.
And it hits the fence. Pretty Boy into second, and he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
That one lifted to left. Deloach settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Man at second. Runner takes off. That one blasted deep to right. Rodriguez ranging back. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's his speed threat. 4-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Thomas Pretty Boy leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production. He'll barrel up the baseball, hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go now? Here's the second baseman, Connor Norby. In the air out to center, Pretty Boy under it, hauls it in for the out. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Thomas Pretty Boy, 5th in the American League in RBIs coming in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's a strike. Saying one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Swing and a ball popped up, and the infield fly rule called. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Miranda. At the belt and fires. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to second, and that's 2. Back here at Rogers Center, Scott Kingery up to hit. Berrios back to work. Into center. Pretty Boy drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that's in there for strike 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That hits the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Go, kid. What time here?
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No one better. Stay hot. Keep it rolling.
Now all even up.
Ball
now
3.
1 missed.
Full count.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And the righty deals. And there he goes, Montgomery. And that is the inning.
No inning.
So 2 down. Scott Kingery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Kicks and fires. Out to center. Pretty boy makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
In the air, out towards left center. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one down.
He's controlling things out there on the
base is full, 2 gone. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And now the count is even.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses across the first. Inning over. Now it's the second baseman, Connor Norton. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Scott Kingery steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, center field. Pretty Boy under it. And it's caught for the out. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Now 1-1. Ball to strike. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
In plenty of time to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. 2 outs, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. 0 for 1 so far. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 1-0. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Blue. So up next, Kevin Parada. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Pretty Boy gets there. He's under it. 2 down. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. Ray back to work. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. 1 for 2. The right-hander back to work. And ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Swings through that one.
1 ball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And now 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Out there to center. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. Number 12 steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 down, base is empty. And that one in the air center field. Pretty Boy puts it away. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that one is lifted in the air. Pretty Boy settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll... Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-2.
Your pitch, your pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Struck him out looking. Nothing. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans are finalized for this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
2026 Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Ricky Tiedemann. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
2 outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Thomas Pretty Boy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's the strike.
Off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Wow.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. felt good, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0.
Oh, I love hitting home runs.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward.
2 outs, base is empty. Geraldo Lugo now at the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That's out to center field. Dives, can't get it, base hit. The throw in, not going to get him, he's in there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been...
Man at first, and next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered in this one.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
First
Ball
pitch,
one.
just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Let her rip right here.
Next offering way upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Righty to the plate. That's off the
Outside,
mark.
that's
3
ball three.
balls and a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Kevin Parada. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pretty Boy gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 1st inning.
Hey, have a rip right up there. Huh?
That's
Ball,
a little
no.
bit low.
Looking to get something going. This is the
One
guy you
ball,
want at the
no
plate.
strike.
He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses inside. And the
2
count
balls,
is
no
2-0.
strikes.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And up next for Chicago, Kevin Parada.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Center field, Pretty Boy coming on. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
We go to the 9th, and here is number 12. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Pretty Boy grabs it on the run. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered in this game.
Pretty Boy.
First pitch,
1-0.
not close.
Hey, let her rip one time. Need you right here.
The bit behind with that
One
swing.
ball,
It's
one
strike
strike.
1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Down to their final strike. Had a good eye
Full
there.
count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one popped up. Kingery settles under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this.
A player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his makeup.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, your 2000
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Alek Manoah. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Thomas Pretty Boy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's even up.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And a pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Reynolds, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch misses outside. 2-2.
It's a good take.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Hit hard. That gets through. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. He's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And now 2-2. Hit in the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. One run is in. Varsho around third. He scores as well. And they lead by 3. He's in there.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. He walked and came around to score his first time up. On the ground, Bichette zips it across, third out. And welcome back. And now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is strike one.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Ball one there.
Find me a barrel right here.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and a
2
count
strikes.
1-2. The punch out there. 1 out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't know.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown. Here's the left fielder, Wayne Hick.
He's safe.
Two 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Eugenio Suarez. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Ready for baseball here in New York. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Davy Garcia. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Even because I'm doing a bong. Come on. Bong.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's going to be Trace Thompson. Into center. Pretty boy. Drifts towards it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Drury.
Thomas Pretty Boy digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
The count.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. His 21st of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Trace Thompson. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. This to center field. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags up for third, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make 4 great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Next to hit, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered here in this one.
Pretty boy.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Nope, outside.
And that's outside. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, just 21 years old. And he won a Gold Glove in 2025. On the ground, out to short. gathers
He's
and
out.
throws to first. And that is... Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. This one in the air center field. He's got it, and that's the inning. Yanks help. Thomas Pretty Boy, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Thomas Pretty Boy.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Let's go, kid. 1 time right here.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Misses inside. And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. So he leaves the yard to left. His second home run of the game. It's 3-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay. Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
3-2 the final score. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Luis Gil. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Cabrera brings it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. Lied out his first time. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a bouncer. Suarez tossed to second, and that's 2. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That's hard hit on the line. Puts it away for the out.
Well, on the mound,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Here's a 2-2. Fly ball center field. Espinal on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And we're still knotted at 0. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Thomas Pretty Boy. Heel back to work. And that one fouled off.
Hey, nice and patient. Fix your pitch.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. The pitch. Ripped into center, base hit. 1 runs in. Safe, he beats it. And they take a 2-run lead. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. And the pitch. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And now 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Smash to the left side.
Beat it out, beat it
The
out.
throw to first. Out leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after. Thomas Pretty Boy will hit next. 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. And fouled off.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Runner leads away at second. That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it. Back some more. And it's gone. The Rockets 1 to right is 23rd of the year, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot off the bat.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Kicks and deals. In the air out to center. Pretty Boy. Couple of steps in. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Brandon Drury. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pretty Boy gliding to his right. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And hit is all they get. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Thomas Pretty Boy. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And, you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Here's a 2-1. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Yeah, one of those umpires you just have. First and second, 1 out. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, baby. Need a pitch. Right now.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, third base side.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, you know, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swings through it. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. That's the third. And that'll do it.
Hey, 2 away.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to him. Peyton Henry caught looking his first time up. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Man at first. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
You got it. 2-2-2.
Pretty Boy makes the grab, 1 down. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new. We're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Thomas Pretty Boy.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Stanek back to work.
Ball,
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The pitch. To his left. Knocks it down. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they get it out of the play. So digging in, Thomas Pretty Boy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Hey, let her fly.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
1 out and a runner at second.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
So 2 down. Here's a speed threat. Thomas Pretty Boy homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch. He just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's a ball.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That is the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Scoreless.
Hey, come on now.
So now the DH spot. Thomas Pretty Boy. He's 0 for 1.
Thomas Pretty Boy.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Thomas Pretty Boy getting ready to hit.
Here we go, one time like a big dog.
That one's in there, 0-1. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. And now it's even up.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Ramirez around third. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss.
He's in there.
Throw there. See? definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Got him swinging. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. First and second, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy. In the air, right side. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And going the slab, Thomas Pretty Boy. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so... Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next one misses, and that's ball one.
1-1.
And
Ball
that's
two.
downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And now it's filled up.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next offering misses. And that's ball one.
Come on, big guy. Sear this one.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, good luck, huh?
Try it. Let's go. Right here.
And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Hit on the ground, might be two. To second, there's one. Relay to first, double play. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Next pitch is popped up. Gorman puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family.
Okay. See you soon.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. Getting the nod in this one, Robbie Ray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Get your pitch.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 2-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Ramirez around second, headed for third. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's in there as a run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And he deals. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt, but kept close. He is safe. And now a single might score 2.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Not in time, he's safe.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives it.
First and second, no outs. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That misses.
1-0.
And it's 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Canario hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the... So 2 away with nobody on. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. 1 for 3. And takes low for ball 1. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, just 21 years old. And of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Runner takes off. Set down on strikes. Buckled him with the 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ricky Titman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
In the air, out towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging for third. Close play, but in there. And now, Thomas Pretty Boy, 4th in the AL in RBIs. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
The next pitch misses. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And forget it. He powers one out to right field. His 24th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap.
And now, Thomas Prettyboy. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. Prettyboy measures 6 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Bounce to third. They get the force. That's the third out. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
The 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Prettyboy makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Man at first, Thomas Prettyboy next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Prettyboy. Come on now, big guy. Mears back to work. Just off the inside edge.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The tying run at the plate. Called strike right there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On a strike, the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking for the K. A big first out here in this. Thomas Prettyboy now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. The wind of the pitch. Popped up right side. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And this one ends the final 10-8. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The victorious Athletic. 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Now at the plate, Thomas Prettyboy went deep in the ball game last night.
Thomas Prettyboy.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Get out of here. That's what the fans came to see. Homer number 25 on the year. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered in this one.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1. Not in time. He's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time. Left stranded, but and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Thomas Pretty Boy.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Come on, baby.
And that one ripped into right. Butler makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays. So 1 out, nobody on. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses.
0-1.
That's strike 1. Pretty Boy, a former Cy Young Award winner, just 21 years old. And he was born in Canada.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball
and that
2.
one missing low. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
One down, base is empty. And now it's
3
3
balls,
and 2.
2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 13-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious. Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
13-4 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
2026 Toronto Blue Jays.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, Thomas Pretty Boy. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Julio Perez. On the corner for a strike. And we are underway.
First pitch, 107.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's a ball.
Number 8 in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a good eye there.
2-0.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
Me. I got it.
And he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Back foot slider struck him out. A's go quickly and quietly there. Now the Blue Jays. Top of the second. Now the A's designated hitter, Deramis Garcia.
The designated hitter.
Swings and misses.
0-1's the count.
Strike one. The wind to kick the pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. In there for strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Stays alive.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Struck him out looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. 0-1. And that one pulled foul. Kicks and fires. On the ground right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's out number 3. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Brock Jones. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Jones Ramirez, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Check swing, now an appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And a 1-2 again. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. That's in there. That's strike one. That clips the corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Waits at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, number 8. Pretty boy, back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there and have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. And 1-2. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Ramirez makes the grab on the run. And now it's Josh Naylor. First pitch just misses. There's a strike. And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. In the dirt. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Dermis Garcia up next for the A's. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-2 now. And now 1-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Strike 1.
You know, these A's, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
A wind and a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jordan Diaz. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The A's yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Here's Josh Van Meter. And there's the strike.
0-1.
That's in there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And the 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses
That's
off
out.
the outside edge. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail in this one. Back now in Toronto. And now the center fielder, Rock Jones. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. This one in the air, right field. Bradley glides to his left. And it's caught for the out. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. In there, and it's 0-1. Butler, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And makes the grab. And that is the third. New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 8. That's through there for a strike. Strike 2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. He hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Got him. And there's one away. Digging in for Oakland, Josh Naylor. Rips one to right. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show. And now we'll see what's left for him. Late swing fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Soderstrom now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it here. Keegan Aiken on the pitch here.
You don't reach 45 saves in a season by wasting opportunities. This guy's been taking advantage of these moments all year.
This cat needs to get